All right, what do you think of the Rumble with Gustafsson?
Oh man, Anthony Johnson's about as violent as you get, and I think what happens is guys, they kind of get intimidated, so they fall into his range, and he's been dictating the range. If Rumble Johnson dictates the range that you're going to be in, you're not going to beat him. Because you're just going to keep backing up, and you're not going to really give him a reason not to just tee off. He's so violent. He imposes his will so much on you. He should have been in this weight class a long time ago because he's, has a lot of added strength. And, Rashad Evans, who's a good friend of mine I trained with recently, he's been talking about Rumble for years and just how hard he hits and how good he's going to be once he kind of finds his place and gets some things settled in. The dude hits, but again, if you let him dictate it, you're going to end up just like Gustafsson.
What do you think of the matchup then with Jones?
Bones Jones, every time he fights somebody, people keep trying to come up with, oh, this could be the guy who beat him, that could be the guy to beat him. There's nothing like the guy. Say what you want about him. I've never seen anything like the guy. Nobody else has. Remember, telling Daniel Cormier, long time ago, I'm just telling you, when you fight him, dude, and just for the other guys that, I know who fought him, when he puts his hands on you first, it is so unexpected how damn strong he is. And you've never felt anything like this when he puts his hands on you. And guys go in there like, no, I've trained with this guy and that guy. No, it's unlike anything else. And the first time you really realize that is the first time he puts his hands on you. And you can see guys right out of the gate, he does it, he touches them, and they're kind of like, you watch him, almost look off to the side like, oh my God, what is that? And he's impossible to spar for because he does, who are you going to get who can simulate his length? You can't. And his athleticism and the way he's able to use his jiu-jitsu and his wrestling and his kicks, it's just nothing like it out there. So it's really hard to train for a guy like that.
What kind of fighter do you think ultimately Jones could be?
Greatest of all time. Yeah, just because the athleticism and the body type, his cardio. I think if it's one thing that people can go after, it's probably his pace. Your pace. He always dictates the range. So if you're just constantly pace like Gustafsson was their first time around, maybe. I don't know. I can't answer the question for you because the guy's he's that dominant, and he's going to beat you at what you think you're best at. For him to go down and take down. Daniel Cormier is one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of America. Chael Sonnen was one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of the sport. He does what he wants to do.